Greetings, Rosebank Union family and friends. I last spoke to you at the AGM, giving you an update for the 3 months ended March. I'm now going to speak to you again. This is to give you a financial update to the end of June 2025. For those that are not familiar, I'm Roy Campbell, and I'm not starting a new trend with hats. I'm just covering up some surgery on my head that took place last week. Let's dive straight into this presentation. Our first slide that is shown is the summary results for the 6 months ended June 2025. You'll see that our income from offerings is 13.196 million. There is a bit of other income, which is our interest, etc. Our expenses were 14,001,000 rand, giving us an operating deficit for the 6 months of 644,000 rand, which is the figure highlighted in purple. The first quarter of the year was a surplus of 134,000, and the second 6 months has been a deficit of 777,000, mainly because of our income has been slightly lower than the first quarter and expenses obviously been higher. Our expenses to date are under budget, so it's not that we are overspending. Our income has just not quite been where we wanted it to be in terms of budget. It's 1.1 million up on prior year. You'll see the 13 million exceeds the 12 million from the prior year equivalent period, but the budget is 14 million, and that's where the 1.1 million deficit is reflected. We have had a bit of capex for the period. That's another 131,000 spent, so that brings the deficit up to 775,000. Hospitality has given us 400,000 surplus for the 6 months. Net position at the end of June 374. So that is the position. We will continue to keep you updated. Please, we thank you for your financial support and contributions. Please keep it up. And for those that would like to be part of the church, and this is your spiritual home, we encourage you to support us financially. Our second slide explains how we spend the 14 million. And what I've done is just provide it in terms of a simple calculation on the basis of how is each 100 rand that we receive spent. So 21 rand of that goes to our external mission and outreach. That's the stuff outside the church. That's our missionaries. That's the JBC college. That's our Lesedi church plant. And that's our campus outreach activities. So 21 rand of every 100 rand that you give us, we spend outside on God's kingdom. Our personal costs are 60 rand per 100 rand. Ministry expenses 4 rand. Administration and campus 15 rand. Again, expenses that we've had to date are under budget, so we are happy with that, and we're happy that we are keeping a tight control over that particular issue. In respect of the third item today, I want to talk about the bookshop. It's closing at the end of July. We're going to use that space for the Connexus. It's going to be done and developed in the space of August, so that by the time we get to Spring Day, we'll be able to have that space used for our members, and that'll just be an update on that. So that's the bookshop. The next thing is the rooftop aircon. I want to apologize for the fact that project is still not completed. The contractor has been disappointing, has been going around in circles, hasn't finalized the issue, and then has now come at the last minute now in the last week and basically tripled the cost of installation. So we actually are going back to the drawing boards on this particular issue to sort that particular challenge out. We'll keep you updated in due course. Right, and then lastly, our Save a Seat campaign. A very big thank you to every single person and family of the church that has contributed to this. We've collected 471,777 rand. That's equivalent to around 315 seats. We've got 785 gospel spreading opportunities to go. So please, if you are still able to be part of that and contribute to that, we certainly would appreciate if you could do so. That brings me to the end of the finance update for the 6 months ended June 25. We thank you again for your financial support and contribution to the work at RUC. Please continue to live as the wise and not the unwise, as the Bible said. We thank you for honoring the Lord with the first fruits of your harvest. All the best.